Hi there, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the Nemasauce server. In fact, I'm at spawn here right at the moment, and I'm going to pretend that I just started fresh on the server. If you do, you're going to be appearing facing this direction, at least I assume so, when I type, and you can return back to here at any time by just typing spawn, but I just did that so it'll time out. And I also have the map in the corner big. I typically shrink that, but just so you can see the spawn area in it's still covered in snow because it has a bunch of Christmas decorations still up, but that's just fine. Interesting things here at the spawn area. If you come over around the edge here and go down, here are the shops available at spawn. And you will start off with, I believe, 200 in-game currency. So you can buy something, and you just right-click the signs. I was thinking left-click, no, but that punches it. So you can sit there and buy what you want, and you can also make in-game money by selling stacks or chunks of items here. And there's quite a bunch of different things available in the spawn shop. And if we go, there's a little bit further down over here for a few more extra little bits. Interesting. Nothing for the pure nether quartz crystal, but oh well. Anyway, so we get on up out of here. It is so hard. I'm so used to having my Sojourner sash, and I don't have it on, so that makes it really slow. But you will start with a few weapons, a pick. You're going to start with some leather gear. In my case, I don't have any of these enchanted, but so who cares? A few torches and stuff. You will also want to type /kit, and that will tell you what kits are available to you. Since I'm an adventurer, I've got access to the adventurer and wanderer kits. I don't think the first little while you will have access to any until you've played at least 7 hours. Anyway, so you're here at the initial spawn. It does tell you that you will want to get rid of the voxel map and the gravestone mods from your pack, otherwise it causes crashes. Some people say they don't. I'm one of those people that certainly do, so I removed those. You can come and take a look at this area. There's a monster sled up there with Santa. There are some shops in this area, but we'll ignore those for right now. Again, reminding you to remove those, read all the signs. And one of the nice things that you can do is just come up here and you can just click this and it'll... I'm not new enough. Huh, so I can't... but you should be able to click these and it should teleport you. Okay. You punch with the left click, not right click. I was thinking right clicking. And it randomly teleports you someplace in the area. I did about -473 to about 800. So this is where it just teleported me to. Now, when you start on the map, oh, I miss my sash. Oh, I miss my sash. When you start on the map, you're not going to have some of the benefits I have. I've got a whole lot of hearts because I wasn't willing to take off all my canisters. And I also have genes that lets me fly and night vision. But one of the things that you'll see when you appear randomly teleported in some place, quite possibly there may be somebody's base. In fact, there's somebody's base right here. And what I'll do, let me come back down on the ground, I'll come running up to it and I'll try to place a torch. Think. Ooh, I can place a torch. I wouldn't expect to be able to place a torch. Let's go around, see if there's a door. Ooh, okay. That little piece where the torch was, it wasn't claimed, but this tells me that Nether Conqueror is the person that has claimed this area. Well, in-game rules say within 160 blocks of somebody's claims, you really don't want to do that. You don't want to put your claim that close to somebody else's claim. And so that is something you want to avoid. I also like to build far, far away from people. So I will do the initial Minecraft survival. If it's a night like this, I'll tend to dig myself into a wall, punch a few trees, get a few materials up, and I tend to get myself a bunch of materials. Ooh, berry gardens will give you some food. I'll tend to punch myself and gather up a bunch of resources so that I can get, nope, not wrong key, so I can get some stone, and that may mean either finding a place that has a stone brick or making a furnace, melting the stone, the cobblestone into smooth stone, and then, 2 by 2 smooth stone into brick, and get 16 bricks together, as well as a stone pickaxe and a piece of iron so that I can make a flint and steel. Once I have these pieces together, then I will go ahead and make a portal. And I need a piece of wood, because normally by now I would have a crafting table set up, but I don't want to, we'll just go up high, because I don't like punching the bottoms of trees, and then you've got this ugly tree. But all I need is one piece, so we'll steal it from right there. And I'm used to having a magnet, which I don't have. And there we go. There's my crafting table. I actually like going to the Tinker's Construct crafting table. And we'll plop that right there. Don't tell anybody. Shh. So I will come in here, and typing aroma in the NEI brings up the mining multi-tool. That's the thing that we want to make. There's the recipe, and I already have the bits right here in the same order, so I'll just drop them right in. So I will create the mining multi-tool, and with my 14 stone, I will make the portal frame. And because I'm silly, I'm going to go ahead and put that, I'll put it down here on the ground. One of the first things I will do is I will actually go into the mining dimension, and I will do a bunch of work there. So it's like a vanilla nether portal. All right, and then you use your mining tool, right click, and it tells you there to go through the portal you have to sneak in it, because if you just wander in all day long nothing happens, but as soon as you sneak you get teleported to the mining dimension. And as often happens with there, server has caught up. There's a big chunk of data that's thrown at you, and so sometimes it has a hard time recognizing it. This is a pretty nice little spot. There's a whole bunch of skystone meteors, although it looks like a hole drilled, so they've probably already been harvested. One of the things that I do, because the center of the map is commonly filled with a lot of people, I head out to the boonies. I will go far, far away. And there's about a 1-to-1 dimension difference between the mining world and the overworld. So the Nemasauce server has about 6,000 block distance to any of the borders from the spawn. So I will head a direction. We'll take a look at my map. You can see, okay, so spawn is about here, and I'm on the west side. You can see where I've run around in the mining world. And so I will go away from spawn, in which case, what I will do, see, there's a mining portal over there. I will recover my portal. Come back here. I will also check to make sure that the clear lag client will not be running soon and eating up my blocks, because I don't want to lose these. But I will go ahead and grab them back, because I can make a portal and that will connect me to the overworld. Because I don't have a home yet, I am homeless. So in this case, I am going to start running this way, going west, away from spawn. Nice things about being around here. Hey, I wanted the sword. I can kill me some cows, and I can get me some meat and leather. And I had never killed a cow. My achievements are all messed up. So I will go ahead and do quite a run, and I will aim for beyond 3,000 so that I'm in the outer ring of the map. And that's my typical tend. Oh, I also look for mobs that have a fez because that's my favorite hat. Of course, I already got one on the server, but I will go ahead and gather a fez. So now, time to run to about 2,000, 3,000 west. In this case, since I'm going west, I'm looking for negative 3,000. I'm going to cheat. I'm going to fly. There's no reason why I'm going to do this slowly. And I'm going to jump. So I'm not to my destination yet, but one of the nice things about traveling is I came across a skystone meteor here that appears to be untouched. So I don't have anything that can actually dig through those. I need a diamond level something. So what I need to do, is probably at this point just record the coordinates for this and ignore HC as he's texting me. And then I can come back once I have a diamond pick. There's another thing I'm also looking for in the mining world as I zoom along. Running. Yes, I'm totally running at this point. I look for a village because they do occasionally spawn. And if I can find one, I will shamelessly loot all the stuff out of one of the buildings so I can make a building really quickly. And so that's one thing I'll certainly look for. The other thing I look for is a crevice or a crevasse that I can get into the into the mining world with. Oop, I see something that looks kind of like that, maybe a crevice here. Oh, yep. Because this is exposed, here's some coal that I can grab me some of that real quick. I can come on down in here. Oh, there's some more coal. There's some bauxite. That can get me aluminum, but I don't care about aluminum right now. Need some more flint. There, I can get that. And you can see how this starts getting deeper and deeper into the world. And that says, ooh, I can grab me some osmium right here. Make me some nice tools. Let's see, there's some more aluminum. The one thing you do have to worry about is that mobs will occasionally spawn here in the mining world at night and when it's dark. But I will use this. Ooh, copper is worth getting. I don't do anything with Ars Magica yet, so I ignore those. But this is a way of coming along and finding little veins. Got about as far as I can see. Finding veins of ores that are just ripe for the quick picking. And so I will go ahead and take advantage of that. I'll grab the copper, I'll grab the iron that I can find, all the coal I can find, and I will head on these little brief excursions as I'm running along, just so I get a few resources as I'm making the trek to about 3,000. And since I'm about 2, I need to keep running. Yes, totally running west. Here, let's take a quick look at this skystone. See if it's been looted yet. And not from the top. Looks from the sides, again, not to be looted. Yep. So here's another skystone for people wanting the applied energistics. There's another one that's looking good. And so, running again to the west. Ooh, and I can see on the map a couple more spots where I could go down and do some more caving. But I'm still running. So I have run all the way here to negative 3,000 on the X, so which is about where I would start. And there's some nice things over here. Yeah, totally running. The couple little places to go down into the mining world, which is very nice. Ooh, that looks like it goes nice and deep. But also over here is a twin meteor strike. And I did a quick zip by, and it looks like neither one of these have been touched. So this is an excellent place to set up a base. I have my portal frames here, so I will go ahead and start putting that in place. Everybody loves to watch punching of dirt. Hello, chickens. One more. And now I can light this back up. And there's the possibility of appearing underground when... Ooh. Whoops, nope, I hit the sneak again. It appears like I hit somebody's mining portal. And I'm in the middle of the ocean. This is one of the drawbacks of swimming or heading way out into the middle of the back and beyond is, where the heck am I? Well, this is kind of a pain to start here, but it's still possible. In a case like this, I wouldn't fall down. I would go back to the mining world, because I don't see anything there. So I'll head back to the mining world and go a little bit further. It's going to be much, much faster to do that than it would be to swim the distance until I find land. Alright, I will go ahead and proceed on to the west and see what I can find. That way. So I went another 500 more, and now I'm going to rebuild my portal. Let's sneak through and see what we see. Ooh, this is more promising. Oh, and bonus, there's a skystone meteor just over the way. This is very doable. If you like a desert, this is certainly a possibility here. And we look like we're going to have some friends coming over. But this is a very startable location. Die, you stupid spider. It's not so nice that it's night, and about halfway through the night. So if I were starting on the server and afraid and alone and terrified of all these mean, nasty skeleton or zombies trying to give me hugs, then I would go back through the mining portal and wait till daytime. Sadly, there is no moon or sun that you can see in the mining world, so about a 5-6 minute wait is about all I need to do to make sure that I'm good to go. So let's do that. Alright, so it's day, all the nasty, evil, scary mobs are gone, and I totally walked around the island to see what we've got. It's a sweet place. Looking at this over here, you can see where we were, and 500 blocks over here. It's a sweet little island. I like this place. It's not, overly run by the neighbors, asking to borrow a cup of tea or maybe some sugar or something like that. Values and virtues of this place. We have an oak tree. Isn't that nice? Again, we've got an untapped, at least when I looked at it, it looked untapped. Yeah, an untapped skystone, some oil, and the phone ringing, which is not supposed to be ringing. Let me go deal with that. Alright, so the phone's being dealt with. We have our oak tree over there, skystone over here. Something that I noticed as I flew by. There's a part of a dungeon underneath here. I'm pretty much sure that this has never been looked at by anybody, because unless you flew right by and took a look, you wouldn't see that. You also have some glass here, because when you have a meteor strike next to the desert, you'll get glass fused out of it. We've got a second meteor strike here. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. An exposed chest and a press. Ooh. Don't even need a pick for that. We have a single jungle tree, so we've got some wood going on. But more than just that, we have over in this corner a couple more oak trees, so definitely should be able to get some saplings out of this and start growing a decent amount of wood for the place, so that's important. I don't get this ice around here unless somebody placed it there, or I have no idea. But this is a nice little spot. We do have over here some more glass in here, which makes me think that there may be a skystone uh, meter down here in this oil field. So it's a sweet, sweet little getaway. Oh, we've got glass all over this place. Nope, 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 nope. Wasn't glass. That's actually saltpeter wire. So we've this is a sweet little place. Nice little hanging gardens of sand. So now that I've got my place here, I've got a refuge in the mining world, and since I've totally run all over the island here, I would start building myself a shack at some place. And one of the things that you can do, if you've got yourself a gold shovel, you can lay claim to blocks that nobody else can do. So since I've got my portal here and I don't want to miss that, I will also go ahead and hit F9 twice to turn on my chunks, because I like kind of staying within chunks. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this little area, including my portal. So I'll right click there, and I have 141 chunks, but I'll just do a 10 by 10 chunk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right click again, and this little chunk of space is now mine. I can build on it, I can drop a chest on here, and nobody can access it unless I grant them permission. But as soon as you can, get yourself a gold shovel and make yourself a little spot. You can see there's chat scrolling around. Let's see who's online real quick. Oh, we got several people online. The server is a nice, friendly server. There's a bunch of people that are very willing to help out and take you to places like this, or set you up with a little bit of wood or a few bits of iron. Certainly, if I'm online, I will definitely get you a shovel. If I don't remember if you spawn with one, but I will definitely get you a shovel so you can start claiming things, helping you out so that you can start setting up a nice little place here. It's a nice little spot, I do believe. I think this is an excellent spot. If you are new on the server and you want to start claiming this little place, this is definitely a nice little spot to do. So I make myself a shack, something with walls to keep the monsters out. And then the question is, well, what next? Well, whatever you want to do. You've got the mining world that you can go in and gather resources, and I tend to do my mining in the mining world for that. I'll do my building out here, start setting up some farms, getting some power going, little furnaces, and start doubling my ore. One thing I do like doing if I grab a shovel, I have a little tiny shack, typically I start with. I will put a 2-layer wide and 3-layer deep amount of quicksand around my home. So during the night when the zombies and the spiders and the whatnots are coming to attack me, they fall into the quicksand and die. If I happen to have a magnet on, I can sit there or a vacuum hopper or something, I can just gather their mob drops pretty nicely. So let's switch back here with the sun setting in the west. This has been Grok the DuckFarmer with a little intro of the Nemasauce server and what I do as far as starting off on the server. If you want to join us here, you're more than welcome. Glad to have people on the server because it's fun playing with people that are friends you didn't know you didn't know. Bye. Oh. Can't close this out without mentioning Set Home. you just spent a whole bunch of time running all the way out here. If you die, you don't want to lose your place. So what you want to do is ignore HC texting you in the corner, and when you found your home where you want to be, right here you type set spawn so that when you die, you return back to this location. Or you can go ahead and just type home, and that will return you back to home. In my case, my home. And here I am. I'm Grok the Duck Farmer, and I hope you had lots of fun watching how I kind of start off on a server. In this case, Nemasauce, and it's an excellent server. Bye!